Good morning, everybody. We're in Morgantown, New Jersey at Love's. All typical park here. This is kind of a nutty place to park. In fact, I was awakened 7 times last night. Somebody cracked the hood. Yeah, park here at your own risk. Getting ready to head over to Hackettstown, New Jersey. No relation. My family comes from Southern Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee. Same surname, but not the same family. Heading over to Hackettstown, New Jersey to pick up the load. Then we're going to Joliet, Illinois. I don't know where we're going to go from there. Just doing our pre-trip here, and we got to scoot over here to the Blue Beacon at the Petro and the trailer washed out. Move on our way. Make sure there's no homeless guys down here. I don't know how many times I've done a pre-trip in Jersey and I find a homeless guy laying under the trailer. Make sure nobody mess with anything, or I've seen guys steal lug nuts out of here. It's kind of ridiculous. Jersey is not a place that you really want to be parking. Make sure nobody put anything in the trailer. There's one for you. I thought my sidewall was bad at one time. That truck's been jackknifed. Nobody pulled my fifth wheel in the middle of the night. That's good. And in the plethora of electrical things I have to figure out, I gotta figure out why diodes are burning out. For some reason, my spotlights burned out. Now these are going. Yeah, that's another thing with the projects on this truck. It's all gonna be taken care of this spring. We'll do one last check here, make sure everything's working as far as the don't hit me lights. And new Kermit. The old one, yeah, he was starting to blow out at the seams in a lot of places. I put up a post a couple days ago when I replaced him. See how well this one lasts. Last one barely made it a year. Alright. Well, all the lights are working. Scoot on over to the Blue Beacon here and get this taken care of. How's it going? Going to be doing truck, trailer, and washout.
Okay, no problem. This was the classic wash or the no-brainer one?
Classic wash, and we'll do engine and Rain-X on the truck.
Okay. How about undercarriage today?
Yeah, undercarriage.
Okay, so engine, under, Rain-X. How about Rain-X on the trailer?
No Rain-X on the trailer.
Okay, I got you. So engine, under, Rain-X 1, and then 2 classic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody. It's a couple days later. I just wanted to do a quick follow-up here. Here in a minute, I'm going to cut over to be repairing my reverse lights. I was watching a video from Kurt Schmidt of Schmidt Family Trucking. And he got a ticket for not having a reverse light. Now, for the longest time, it has not been required for us to have reverse lights for obvious reasons. So I went back to the regulations to take a look at it, figure out what's going on. Flood lamps that I've got mounted on either side, tied to the reverse circuit, stopped working on me probably 2-3 months ago. We've had cold weather, it's been wet. I wasn't going to try and chase electrical into cold and wet if it wasn't required. Okay. FMCSR regulation 393.11. In the chart where they list backup lamp, it says no requirement. However, footnote number 14, backup lamp required to operate when bus, truck, or truck tractor is in reverse. In other words, he got a ticket for a fine print technicality. So backup lamp is required. Thus I fixed them. Turns out what happened to my backup lamps is about 3 inches of the wire salt rotted and the connectors just snapped off. So I redid all the wiring. I shouldn't have that problem again. Part of what you're seeing me do is I was trying to wire in a 4-inch replacement backup lamp that goes into the rear plate there. Haven't quite figured out what's going on with that light, but it won't even turn on. But I got the flood lamps working again, so I do have reverse lights. Took the truck into the shop yesterday, got an oil change done, got fuel filters done, basic maintenance. And I also added the Centromatic wheel balancing system to the drives. So, making improvements, getting things fixed. The next thing I need to tackle is, you'll see when I was doing my pre-trip the other day, my driver's side lollipop is starting to have diodes that aren't working. So that's the next thing I've got to figure out, why I got lights going out on that. Sometimes this is just part of trucking. You gotta go through things one at a time and figure it out. I'm gonna cut over to me doing the repairs. We got it all working. I gotta take Hirsch out for a walk. He is not happy right now. You'll probably see him in the background pacing around. We're in a thunderstorm. He's terrified of thunderstorms. Not much I can do about it. I gotta get the raincoat on, get him taken out, let him do his business. And then we gotta get trucking for the day.